is dumb and cannot read.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Do I get any of the bonuses? I can read low. Is it in low Gothic or
It
high
is in
Gothic?
High Gothic.
Oh,
I
can't
can
that.
read high Gothic, but
Plus 20.
plus 20, so I still fail. I got like 58 at this point.
Well,
Good job, Riri.
You know, this is written in a very prim and proper way, and you're not really used to it, but you can sort of make out what it says. You're not used to this for some reason.
He skipped
And
school.
it sort of reads that the ninth Ocran. It gives a description of the planet Ocran. Ocran is based in a nearby sector, not this sector, not the Ascalon sector, but nearby one. And not Ascalon, sorry. Ocran is actually a planet that was once a hive world, not a hive world, a feudal world, sorry, and sort of rising up. Becoming more and more advanced as it went on, but however, it was a frequent. It's sort of in the path of an asteroid, of frequent asteroids, and a lot of these asteroids would carry orcs onto the planet.
Oh.
And Ocran has a very, very long history of dealing with xeno-orcs. In fact, this is only the 9th regiment that was raised from the planet. Meanwhile, Leucadia and Katakan have around 100 and more. So
Because they've all been wiped out fighting orcs, right?
Yeah, and these men, yeah, presumably. This is more of a lore question, so I'll answer it. But usually regiments are raised from planets and they stay static. They don't usually can't get reinforcements because of the logistics of transferring reinforcements from one planet to another.
Right, Romulus.
And they sort of like and they sort of like they can't receive reinforcements because of the sheer logistics of getting population from one planet onto wherever the hell they might be.
Yeah.
Wait, quick question. Is this because what degree of failure was this?
This was only 2 degrees of failure. So
yeah. However, I just realized I don't have literacy plus 10. I have literacy, and then after that, I have the next literacy one. So I actually have plus 20 to literacy.
Okay.
And
then plus 20 to High Gothic.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's plus 4. So then you hit it.
Yeah. Then I
hit it.
All right. So you read it. And it sort of entails the government form of Ocran. Ocran is a monarchical, constitutional monarchical sort of type of planet. The head monarch is from a ruling family, and they rule the Iron Fist, using their bureaucrats and such. It's not a very feudalistic society anymore, but at one point they were dealing with nobles and such. As of now, the ruling family is the Vorbeck family, and as such, you can read here that a princess of the family enlisted with the guard recently and is actually in this regiment as a commissioned officer.
Is she bald and does she wear robes?
No. But anyways, you read that it speaks of the colonel. His name is Joachim Richelieu, or Richelieu, however you wish to pronounce it. And he's
Sounds
he's the
like a
current.
beaner.
No, it's not Joaquin. It's the German form, Joachim. Anyways,
Yeah, whatever.
and Richelieu is Fridge. Anyways,
Oh wow.
That's the colonel and the major.
What was his last name? Since I'm reading this, what was his last name again?
Richelieu.
Reading's
spelled
cheating.
Like
Richelieu.
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 Have you never read?
I don't speak French moon gibberish.
British. Anyways, and the second in command is the princess. Actually, her name goes by Flandre Vorbeck. Right, and then following is 4 captains commanding companies. There's first company, second company, third company, and fourth company, and then an air marshal as well as a tank commander. Do you wish to know about them as well?
As I'm fucking quickly scrambling in my note that I keep in my robe. Flandre Vorbeck, who's the princess, she's also in second command
Princess,
of the.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, well, actually, you sort of passed, but she's not in line of the throne or anything.
You
She's
said
just the
second
princess.
command. Second
Yeah,
command.
no, I mean, she's in second command of the regiment.
Of course, we don't know anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I know she's probably not heir. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what she is. Maybe she is. I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah.
My fellowship's actually, how is my fellowship? My fellowship's pretty terrible.
And what was the tank commander's name?
Okay,
My
I
fellowship's
didn't
only
say the name.
32. I got no
I'll
chance.
give you names of all the captains. I have them written here. So there's Captain Luden of First Company, Captain Janos of Second Company, Captain Salin of Third Company, Captain Oster of 4th Company, Air Marshal Matthias, and Commander Heinrich. Got that? I'll just write this down
Yeah.
in chat.
Rom, I got a quick question.
Yes, Roy.
I'm looking.
No.
I'm looking at my advanced skills. We said this a couple times. Invocation, is that actually a half action, or is that just giving me +10 to my
It's an
my
action.
willpower? It's an action.
It is an action.
Okay. Is it a full action or a half action?
Look it up.
Oh well,
It's a half action.
thank you. So, Cinescience and this stuff should take an action as well, because it's all in the advanced skills, right? Wrangling should take an action. I don't know why I have that. Somewhere I'll find like a pony or something, and I will capture it.
Oh man. Alright. Any of you have any questions? Oh, I almost forgot. The regiment actually has 25 million soldiers in it.
Holy, that's a lot.
That's not really a lot.
It's not. I know, but it's cool.
Wait, it's raised from the entire planet. I mean, I guess you would say it's sort of average sized. Maybe
It's pretty good size.
A bit above average.
We're just walking over with a piece of paper and saying, "Hey, your 25 million soldiers are ours now. Come along." I mean,
You're in the Inquisition.
I know, but it's still pretty cool.
Was Oster for Commander 4th Company?
Oh wait, I forgot. Oh, hold on. I accidentally kept what weapon they wield in there by accident.
damn.
Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Oster is indeed captain of 4th Company. I was trying to keep it silent over what weapon they had because that sort of dictates what kind of squad. I mean, what kind of company they are. But oh well.
Okay, I got most of them down.
You should be fine. I think. I hope. I mean, this is an advanced mission, but you guys should do fine.
Can I just have my servo skull like take a picture for later so I can, you know?
Strobelsko's not here.
No, I have a servo skull. It's just not
It's
a
sort of
person
floating
anymore.
around. Okay, I'll give you that much. You screenshot the you screenshot the info.
He hits
Anyway.
F12 on his keyboard to take a picture.
The current fighting forces that you know of from the book says that the regiment stands at 25 million men, and it is currently in space above Chaldis, getting ready to launch its assault. You should arrive in time before it launches.
It's a small-ass army.
I mean, I'm saying 25
Well, I
million.
mean, it's not an army, it's a regiment.
It's a regiment.
It's a singular regiment. That's why its leader is a colonel, not a general.
What's the position of that air marshal in
Yeah.
comparison to the colonel?
Air marshal. No. Air marshal is not in place of the colonel. The air marshal serves under the colonel.
Is he like
Same
a
with
separate
15th
unit?
commander. Sort of.
Okay, so I get my fellow acolytes to gather around. And I say, men, it's time that we finally do what we were meant to do.
Kill the
Lead-
greenskins!
I look at Gordius at his outburst, and I wait to see if he's gonna do anything else for a little bit.
I'm
Out
good.
of character, why is he talking to us like we're his subordinates?
It's because that's how my
Oh!
guy acts.
Yeah. I just ignore him for the most part because he's nuts.
Also, I'm like charismatic as fuck. So like basically,
That's true.
I didn't
yeah,
say
I'm
you
insane. I don't
That's
give
true.
a shit.
Yeah, I only value logic, so.
Oh, wow.
No one hates the greenskins. Okay.
Anyways, Antonius, go on.
anyway, going on. So our first goal upon planetfall, if everyone would agree, would probably be to find this colonel, ascertain that the defenses are even going to hold up
You
against
should
the
arrive
inevitable.
before the invasion actually starts.
Okay, so immediately we must seek this colonel before the invasion begins. Basically, yeah. That's it. Really, we should just find the colonel. That's what we should stick to. First objective. Everyone in agreement?
Sure.
I agree.
Oh, there
All right.
goes. Yep.
All right. So you guys sort of you sort of how are you gonna get there? Like, I mean, you know where it is
Fly.
outside Chaldis 5. Like,
I open a rift in the warp.
No, please no.
well, I mean, I will say you could talk to the captain.
I will.
That's as far as I'll say.
I
Do we
will.
have that
I'll go-
Valkyrie still? We not the Valkyrie in the hangar.
It's not a warp traveling vessel.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, we have to
going
get
now.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
No
we were
shit.
like over. I thought we were like over the
The,
planet.
the shuttles don't have warp capacity,
Okay, we
right?
need to go talk to the captain.
Some of them, very rarely, like if someone wants to travel secretly, you get like a very larger, like sort of more conspicuous
So wait,
ship.
did the Inquisitor leave us in charge of this ship?
He left in charge of the captain. Who
Oh.
you've not met yet, but
I said we
Guys,
go introduce
Guys,
ourselves.
we got a ship. Let's go meet the
Let's go
captain.
intimidate the Actually, shouldn't we pick up Tim and like loot his body or something?
No.
We already did.
yeah, I read
Dropping a good loot.
Did.
Is Tim dead?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Close enough.
He's in a coma.
He's like drunk on the planet, just drinking his sorrows
He
away.
hasn't recovered from the accident with the Chimera yet.
Alright,
Anyway,
let's go meet the
okay.
captain.
all right. So you guys make your way and head to the helm of the ship, the command deck, and you see a sort of strapping young fellow who can be more than 30 years old, sitting behind the steering wheel. Well, not steering wheel, but sort of like the ship's wheel. He sees you coming in. He turns around. He notices he has a bit of not long, but a bit of bangs and long hair, and he says,
God.
acolytes, I've been awaiting your arrival."
Can I take an action?
Yes.
Can I just walk up to him and stare at him intently?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that. I need to borrow your ship.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm at your command. Where do you need to go?
I step up at this moment and I said, "Good captain, I don't think I caught your name."
Please. My name
Oh, hang on.
is. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any way to communicate with him, like, non-verbally? Can I, like, print him out a thing from the servo skull?
What are you, a fax machine?
Server Skull kind of is.
No, it's like, who knows who's on this fucking deck? We can't trust anyone if we're going secretly.
If we can't trust like
This is
like
our
a
vessel.
Inquisition-
This is
vessel
our
now.
I
Inquisitorial
don't, but
vessel.
you think people don't have mixed loyalties?
I think this
I don't know.
30-year-old is
Inquisition?
that? Yeah, he's been vetted.
Well, there's other people on the deck. Is,
They've
there,
all
We're
been
fighting
vetted too.
it.
You better believe they've been vetted.
is there anyone else on the
I
deck?
don't think we should
Huh?
worry about
Well,
that now.
this is the command deck, and you gather that perhaps the Inquisitor wouldn't put stupid people on the command deck.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
Well,
behind the
that's
wheel of the
stupid.
ship, and I'm with you guys.
I don't know.
And-
Well, I
This
mean,
one.
betraying the Inquisitor is an automatic death wish. I
And
mean, you have to
plus,
be kind of
we kind of need to tell him where we're going because
Yeah.
we need to get there. He doesn't know
I mean-
where we're going.
Yeah,
remember?
that's why I wanted to print him out a piece of paper.
Yeah, but he's gonna have
from-
to tell everyone else where to go. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
he has to tell them where to drive the ship.
Not
like
Oh,
He's
we're
gonna walk
taking the
over it.
entire ship.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
taking the huge ass ship.
Yes.
Well, it's not huge, but
That's the only thing
Well,
that's
with the
capable
smaller
of warp
ship.
travel.
Okay.
it's not
Anyway,
capable
so
of warp
I've
trip.
asked,
The
kindly asked him
very
for his
like the
name.
sort of personal ship, the personal smaller ship, has been taken by the Inquisitor as it goes off to investigate Romanova.
I like how we get the bigger ship.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've walked up to this captain who's been very kind to us, and I asked him his name.
My name is Maximilian Cerno.
Cerno.
A pleasure to meet you, Maximilian. We are in
Thank
need
you.
of a transport to a world in danger of Xenos. And
Very well.
I show him the part of my notes that explains we are going to Cheldus 5.
All right. He sort of reads out the coordinates to his crew and says, "Onwards." And the ship sort of travels through the warp as you get.
FYI, I'm still staring intently at him. I haven't changed my.
He
do
is
it all.
totally fine with that.
Excellent. Do you like
Um,
drugs?
Everyone on the ship is gay.
I mean, and you guys cut through the warp at breakneck speeds, and what feels like maybe 6 hours, it could be a day for all you know. You cut out of the warp, and in front of you lies a lush green planet that sort of looks a bit like an agri-world. And around it is not around it, but in front of it is around maybe 10 smaller destroyers about your size, but a bit smaller.
Wait, I got a question
wearing
real
the
quick.
symbol of the yeah.
how many people can you fit on a destroyer?
A destroyer?
Yeah.
Well,
Too
for
many.
yours is an actual combat destroyer. These ones are more transport freighters.
Oh, okay.
Those ones carry around maybe about like 2 million each, perhaps
Jesus.
They
around.
just stack the guards.
I'm trying to.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around the numbers. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, so basically around 15 destroyers sort of sit, in front of the, and a sort of like a formation in front of it. On the side of the ship is not a regimental symbol or anything. It's actually the symbol of the Third Fleet of